You're listening to Shoreditch Radio. shoreditchradio.co.uk.
Ooh. Greetings!
May the 4th be with you.
And welcome. Welcome to Bugbear's Rock and Roll High School. That's the theme tune. I'm Mr. Tony, the, what am I? The puerile...
Tumescent.
Oh, yeah, that's it. The tumescent head of sixth form humour at the Bugbear Rock and Roll High School. And there's Mr. Wig over there.
Hello.
Hello, and he's the football master. And we're as snug as a bug in the lair of the bear. And we'll begin tonight with the greatest seasonally orientated, acid-fried, posho pop gem of all time. But what's this I hear? Trouble on the high seas? Do I hear a tune coming in? Here it comes.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
Mayday? What's he talking about? That was weeks ago, it's nearly June.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
Mayday, that's a code word. It's a code name for a typhoon, isn't it? No, those are girls' names. Alice and Gloria and Elsie. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. It rings a bell. Where's my code book? Mayday. Mayday. Emergency distress signal. Help me. Yellow Jack.
Emily tries but misunderstands. She's often inclined to borrow somebody's dreams till tomorrow. There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play. Free gates for May. See Emily play. Soon after dark, Emily cries, gazing through trees in sorrow, hardly a sound till tomorrow. There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play. Free gates for May. See Emily play. Put on a gown that touches the ground. Float on a river forever and ever. Emily, Emily. There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play.
There you go. The Pink Floyd with Sydney Barrett, Roger Barrett by name, and See Emily Play. Well, you know, there's no real theme in tonight's show except Mayday came up, although it's been and gone. Mayday, Mayday. You may have heard Tony Hancock at the start there. So Mayday. A bit late in the day, but...
Well, they don't seem to do maypole dancing anymore.
No, we used to do that as a kid. I think they decided that it was a bit iffy, that it was like...
Health and safety, the maypole might fall on you.
All those kids, like, sort of dancing around a giant wheelie, I think they thought. I don't know.
I mean, I can remember, it's quite poignant today, because today is actually May the 3rd, London Mayor Election Day.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we should have done that as our theme, really, I suppose.
And then, but we used to elect a May Queen. I'm always curious to see if Tracy Goodson has still got it, even to this day.
She has, mate, I'll tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
only 30 quid and all. Anyway, so it could equally well have been A Grey Day by Madness, the opening tune, couldn't it, really?
Yeah.
Never mind May Day. Games from May, anyway, they're the original title of See Emily Play. And the game of soccer, that's your your point of departure, your area of expertise, isn't it, Mr. Wigg, Mr. Charles?
It is, yes. I think there's 3 songs that sum up this week for me. There's the Steptoe and Son theme tune after Roy Hodgson was appointed the England boss.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, good, yeah.
Because obviously he does sound like Steptoe Jr.
He does a bit, doesn't he?
I thought about
I
it.
thought of that before, but you're right, yeah.
But the Sun apparently got in trouble for taking the mickey out of his speech impediment with the headline, "Bwing on the Euros."
Yeah, a bit silly.
And how did they justify themselves today? They got Jonathan Ross to back them up under
Well, they
the
would do, wouldn't they?
And the headline today, Wassy Roy Rao is ruddy ridiculous.
So, do you want to talk about the Chelsea 6 QPR
Well,
1
I'm just-
scoreline while we're doing football here?
I'm just coming to that, but as usual, you've interrupted me. So the second song would be "The Saints Are Coming"
Oh, sorry.
by the Skids after
yeah.
Southampton got promoted to the Premier League.
Okay, yeah.
And the third song is
the third
obviously after the 6-1 drubbing, which I was at in the visiting end.
Right.
Elvis Costello, "I Don't Want to Go to Chelsea."
I noticed you, actually. I saw you on the TV at that game, and you kept running up and down from one goal mouth to the other. I noticed.
Did you?
And you were sort of comparing and contrasting the different goals. Is goal difference something that bothers you with QPR at the moment?
Oh, God, you're going to set me off coughing again
Oh,
there.
sorry.
But
mate.
yes, it is.
Yeah. It's Lost Sock Day today as well. Well, I say that. I don't know which day you're listening, but it is.
Who the hell has deigned it to be
I
Lost
don't
Sock
know.
Day?
But we've got no tunes to reflect Lost Sock Day.
Dirk wears white
don't
socks.
worry about that. This is, I've got to admit, this show is a real back of a fag really production this time round. So apologies to our listeners. It'll still be fun. So we're going for a sort of loose mods and rockers theme initially around about now. So around this time of year, the boys from the Bugbear Rock and Roll High, they don their finery and they go down to Brighton and Margate to tangle with the leather-clad Lotharios from the secondary modern down the road. Strictly rockers, don't they? So Wig, mod or rocker?
Well, neither really. I mean, I was a punk at school, as you were, but
I was a punk, yeah.
back in those days, the rockers were called Grebos and the mods were called, well, like other names that weren't very complimentary.
Yeah, that's right, wasn't it?
But when the two-tone stuff came in, I was sort of caught between two camps because I wanted to be a punk still, but I wanted to be into all that. So I was sort of wearing the
old
blazer
men's suits and all that. Yeah. I got accused by a Status Quo fan of being a mod, and I wasn't a mod. I was sort of being post-punk, I thought, and he wanted to kick my head in.
But, I mean, obviously we know this school very well, but we don't know the full workings of it because I don't know whether, like, back in those days, you were very clearly defined as a mod, a grebo, or a punk.
Yeah.
Or latterly, like a casual, whatever.
Yeah.
But there doesn't seem to be so many different definitions.
It's just a
these days.
morass of youth now.
Yeah.
Who all have very, very, very skinny trousers with the arse hanging down.
Nice.
Do I sound old? Yes, I do. Okay, let's have some music. Ringo Starr, of course, he was a mocker, wasn't he?
He was.
I want to be your man.
I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. Love you like no other, baby, like no other can. Love you like no other, baby, like no other can. I wanna be your man. 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 Tell me that you love me, baby. Let me understand. Tell me that you love me, baby. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. 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 Wow! I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. Love you like no other.
On his way to these ordered categories, he will find a no man's land called teenage. Perhaps he will become a mod. Mod is a generic term for the modern young man. He rides a motor scooter, likes brightly colored clothes, and tolerates mod girls as an accessory. Another teenage category. They deride the mod's dress display, but they peacock in their own way just as frantically. Metal studs in leather jackets, the leather wear itself, the jackboots, these are just as much a proclamation of group identity.
Come back. I said, baby, 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 won't you listen to me? Come on, sugar, come on, hear my plea. Well, she looked at me, boy, oh, we'll never agree. Cadillac car, oh yeah. Right by side. I said, baby, 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 won't you listen to me? Come on, baby, come on, hear my plea. Turn that big car around, come on back to me. Hang it on, Scotty, here we go.
Vince Taylor and the Playboys, brand new Cadillac. That little triptych there. Starting with I Wanna Be Your Man, the Beatles, and in the middle you got Step Out and Get It by the Nomos, and a little bit of vintage 60s kind of blather about mods and rockers, which I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, so Mayday. We've done that, haven't we? We've done Mayday.
We've done Mayday to death. I want to know more about Lost Sock Day.
No, I think we need to talk more about mods and rockers, really. But before we do that, actually, let's disseminate all social networking portals. Should we do that first?
I was just thinking that myself. Yeah.
What's your Twitter thingammy-dingamy?
It's Chris_Charles.
My Twitter thingammy-dingamy is at Bugbear Music. So please go. No one's been in touch this week, so I can't say anything that Michael from Camden Town or Stinky Pete or any of these people that aren't the least bit made up have said. Yeah. So there you go. I noticed there's a propensity of people on social networking posting pictures of their cats. Have you noticed this?
Yes, there was cats doing silly poses and with daft captions. Yes.
But you see no dogs. So that got me to thinking: cats, mods and rockers. Cats are mods, right?
Right.
And dogs are rockers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like everyone admires cats, even though they're sort of self-obsessed, neurotic, blah blah blah. See also mods and dogs, like sort of hairy, noisy, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, let's move on to your. No, actually, let's not do that. Cause
You're right tonight, Tony.
I've also noticed on Facebook and the like.
Oh, yes.
Owls as well now. People are posting owls.
I haven't seen the owls thing.
Are owls the new cats? I don't know. Are they
the owl and the pussycat?
Dogs are rockers, cats are mods, owls are.
Well, owls are deep thinkers, aren't they? So they'd be.
Beaknicks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, your super duper penalty spot conversion. We've awarded you 2 penalties tonight because I've been so bad talking over you and forgetting your list of 3 and all that. So what are your 2 super dupers?
Well, we're staying with dogs for this one, and it is raining cats and dogs, so I suppose that's quite appropriate.
Yeah.
Not an explosion in a car factory where it's raining dats and cogs, obviously. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good, baby.
So the first one is probably the greatest rock and roll tune ever.
No, but it's not. It's the second one. So we have the mods first, please.
Okay, we'll have We Are the Mods, We Are the Mods, We Are the Mods. And the mods tune is Green Onions.
Oh,
probably the greatest
Fantastic.
mod tune ever.
You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
And then what was the next one?
Well, funny enough, it's Black Dog by Led Zeppelin.
And which gets in with a little bit of reluctance from me because, of course, Led Zeppelin are a good band, but bloody Percy Plant screeching and screaming, I could do without it. But hey, let's listen to Mr. Wiggs' penalty short shot conversion. Thank you. Posturing. Yeah, I'm a rock god. Woo! Out of fucking wank, if you ask me. And you were punk and all. But anyway, there you go, Led Zeppelin, if you care for that sort of thing. And the fantastic Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs before that, which is wonderful. Back to owls, actually, if I may.
Yes, carry on.
Cats, dogs, owls. An owl made a pass at me while I was taking a bath.
No.
But I was too wet to woo. Okay. This is comedy gold, Chris.
Yeah.
Comedy from Little Acorns.
Yeah.
From Little Acorns.
I've heard about your little acorn.
Which came to mind as I gazed down in the bath. Why was I in the bath with you, though?
I don't know.
Anyway, so Chelsea 6, QPR 1. Yeah, we've done that.
Don't rub it in. This is the thing is when you lose the Champions League final, you'll deny all knowledge of supporting Chelsea. You'll be back to the Robins again.
I know.
And the Robins won the championship as well, League Two.
Yeah. Oh, good. So let's wax lyrical about some new music because we should be doing that. There's this new artist called Billy Fountain, who plays sort of slightly kinky, intelligent, gently experimental synth pop, if you will. Well, I say pop, but it's not really pop, but it's got a very big pop sensibility, and I'm very impressed with this. Dublin Castle, 14th of May. Come down and see Billy Fountain. Also on the bill, Chris Cape, Nate Sequel, and Shatter Effect. And we're going to have a little triptych of new stuff. Well, actually, 2 newbies, and then a real gem of post-punk cold wave brilliance at the end of these 3. So let's have 3 tunes in a row now, starting with the fantastic Billy Fountain, as I just mentioned, and this is called Bat Hatton.
Come, watch me set things straight, because it starts with the arm. The arm is more than just the instrument for corn. The arm is more than just the global panic switch conjoined via the hand. The arm is the symbol of revolution. The arm is the symbol of labor, skill, and weakness. But, most importantly, it is the symbol of a sexy and a mighty rise against pretense.
It's like a bomb went off. 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 It's like a bomb went
Here it comes, yeah, naturally. Here it comes, yeah, naturally. Yeah. Here it comes, yeah, naturally. Here it comes, yeah, naturally.
Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. See the breaking glass in the underpass. See the breaking glass in the underpass. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, crushing steel, feel the steering wheel. Hear the crushing steel, feel the steering wheel. Warm, leatherette. 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 Warm leatherette melts on your burning flesh. You can see your reflection in the luminescent dash. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. A tear of petrol is in your eye. The handbrake penetrates your thigh. Quick, let's make love before you die. On warm, leatherette. On warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Warm, leatherette. Join
The car crash set. There you go. Yeah, The Normal and Warm Leatherette. Before that, you heard Submerge.
The Normal?
Yeah, The Normal. That's Daniel Miller, Mute Records. That's how he started.
Okay.
I bought that in Boots in Swindon, December 1978. That's how old I am.
I'd heard that track before, but I didn't know it was by. But there you go.
There you go. Actually, I've been doing some DJing at Road Trip. Of course, down the Dublin Castle of a Friday, Saturday night. Always a place to go after the band's really cheap, really good, proper dance floor, booming sound system. But I've also been doing some stuff at Road Trip on Old Street, and I played that the other night. And it's the first time I've played it and not been sort of semi-lynched or, attempted lynching scenario. People danced and enjoyed Warm Leatherette by The Normal.
Well, you obviously get a higher class of punter this end of town.
I think they're just sort of bonkers Shoreditch types. Hello, Shoreditch Radio! Yeah. Yeah. This is shoreditchradio.co.uk you're listening to. Okay, so you can see Nursery of Naughtiness, who was the middle track there.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
That's a dark, filthy dubstep, wasn't it?
Filthy. 18th of May in the Dublin Castle. Again, in Camden Town. Funny that, hey? So...
Billy Fountain, though. Billy Fountain.
Did you like that?
Really, really like that.
I'll tell you what, every single Billy Fountain track I've heard, and there's a few on SoundCloud and what have you, they're all really, really different and really, really good. I couldn't recommend enough. I haven't seen live yet. I don't know whether it's a band. I don't even know what it is live, whether it's one person or what. But I'm so impressed with that music. It's fantastic.
No, that took me places, man, that did. It's a bit sort of airy, diggable, planetsy in places.
Diggable planets, definitely in there, yeah. Okay. Another beautiful thing is the Dawn Chorus, isn't it, at this time of year, don't you find?
Oh, marvellous, yeah.
Which made me think, whither the absent art master, Mr. Jim? He's not here again. Whither? Well, he goes bird watching. Always, all hours.
Here we go.
Twitching this time of year, apparently. So, Mr. Jim, he's taken the more nature-loving girls from the Upper Sixth bird watching this week, and some of the girls from the Upper Sixth have taken a personal interest in the welfare of the avian wildlife in the withy beds here at the Bugbear Rock and Roll High School. Now, I know what you're going to say. Bang. When Fifi went up in that shrub, yeah.
Yes.
with him so he could hammer her box up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that gorgeous pair of tits we've all been fascinated with with our binoculars leaning out of the staff room, did they appear? Yes. Yes, Wig, they did. Indeed, Fifi's tits were flying around vigorously as Mr. Jim was in and out with his tool. Yeah, he had to withdraw from the bush eventually as he'd spent all his nails. But he was back up there in no time, of course, with his old stringy bag out, spreading his nuts to attract more birds. All sorts of birds. Let's see, he had woodpecker, erect and resplendent in full crimson regalia, which all the girls were very eager to get a good look at. And a big owl went up when that finally went off with a flurry, because they all ended up with a little thrush. No, there was no cock involved in that at all. Yeah, if you dig the two-tone explosion, you won't hear the nouveau Brit-Scar sound done better by a band called the Toot and Scarman. And Roddy Radiation, Roddy Byers, wrote that particular track on the More Specials album. The More Specials album, which is I love that record. Anyway.
I love it too. You didn't put Pearl's Cafe on there.
No. Well, you know.
Probably for the best.
But yeah, he's going to be playing on the 12th of May. Guess where, Chris?
Ooh, is it the Kilkenny Fort?
It's the Kilkenny Fort in next to Dublin Castle. Yeah. 12th of May, the Toot and Scarman with Roddy Radiation himself guesting on guitar and doing, Rat Race and Concrete Jungle, etc. So come and see that. And he also wrote Holiday Fortnight, which was that track, which was originally entitled Why Argue With Fate? And it was supposed to have a vocal on it, and Jerry Dammers, he say no.
Oh.
So there you go. And on that night, Jim Jams will be picking up the skanking gauntlet and gently whooping your buttocks till you dance yourself daft till 2 a.m. There you go. So, Roddy Radiation. I think we need a couple of new tracks now to play out with, don't we? Really?
Yeah.
Are we getting to that point of the show where it's nearly time to say bye-bye
I think it is,
to the students?
Yes.
It is. Okay, well, I've got, on the 11th of May, also at the Dublin Castle, you can see a band called Sort You Right Nice. And they're really picking up the Madness Blur kind of cockney-mockney. I'm going to say gauntlet again, the second time in 5 seconds, but there you go.
Bit of Jilted John and Phil Daniels in there, isn't there? Definitely.
Brilliant stuff. And then the second track, well, we'll talk about the second track. We might have just about time to talk about the second track. There's 72 fantastic new tracks by new bands. There are some great new bands out there. Don't just listen to whatever old music you listen to. What would they listen to, Wig?
Who listen to? Sorry,
the listeners, if they're not listening to new bands.
If they're not listening to new bands, I think they'd be listening to Caravan.
By the way, Supersonic Psy was on the Twitter feed going, "What's all this rubbish, all this folk rubbish, crap rubbish?" So that was the only tweet we had. Sorry, Supersonic Psy.
Well, tell him to tweet off.
Let's listen now to Quavers by Sort You Right Nice.
Before you buy, ask, tell or decide. Let the serotonin replenish and wait until these tears stop falling for these Disney movies. Last week I didn't follow this rule and assumed this amplified want was exactly what I'd want. Now I'm the proud owner of 60 magic beans, the clap from Chardonnay and those shares in the Bank of Uganda. Of an intoxicating conscience is like pissing in a packet of Quavers. Fruitless. It's an emotional game of Russian roulette on ice. All your money, one number. Close your eyes, roll the dice. You may think you can make a reasonable decision with your head in the clouds and your mind on the run, but you're wrong. Sit down, have a think. Just remember you proposed to your sister after you've had enough, Mandy. In foresight, you should have laid low, but your instinct made you go toe to toe. Your head is telling you no, but your index is telling you go. Your mind is telling you slow, but your lasso is saying rodeo. Saying rodeo.
son abeille. Tu peux pas juger une fille par rapport à sa mère. Ne juge pas un rocker sans regarder son cœur. Tu vois poupée, mais tu m'as mal jugé. J'ai le look d'un carleur, mais je suis un tombeur. Ne juge pas un rocker sans regarder son cœur. Ouais, rapproche-toi poupée. Mais écoute ce que j'ai à dire. Le son est trop bas, pousse-le au max. Hey. Tu peux pas juger du sucre par rapport à sa canne. Tu ne peux pas juger une femme par rapport à son mec. Tu ne peux pas juger une sœur par rapport à son frère. Je pas un rocker sans regarder son cœur. Tu vas poupée, tu m'as mal jugé. J'ai le look d'un carleur, mais je suis un tombeur. Ne juge pas un rocker sans regarder son cœur. Juger un poisson par rapport à son lac. Tu ne peux pas juger le juste par rapport au faux. Tu ne peux pas juger l'une par rapport à une autre. Ne juge pas regarde son tu vas poupée. Ouais, tu m'as mal jugé. J'ai le look d'un carleur, mais je suis un tombeur. Ne juge pas un rocker sans regarder son cœur.
Bo Diddley, in French, very beau indeed, très beau. 9 I think you call it, 9M2. And they're from France, and they'll be coming over to play London, and we'll have them on the 28th of May in the Dublin Castle, funnily enough, again.
Yeah, that's a nice...
But how much do I love that?
Fantastic. I think that's probably the track of the night. Well,
that is a proper corker.
Yeah, that's a nice little upbeat track to wash away those rainy day blues.
I think we'll be playing that again, actually.
Yeah, it's
I think that might get into next time's
He's got
show.
a bit of Lux Interior in there, or Lux Interior, I should say.
Le Lux.
So what was he singing about, Tony?
Well, it's a Bo Diddley cover, isn't it? So it's don't judge a book by the cover. There you go.
Ooh, get you.
Oh, know me, Bo. And what did you think of Sort You Right Nice then, Wig?
Yeah, well, I did. I beforehand I mentioned Jilted John, Mike Skinner, Phil Daniels. I mean, you can chuck all of them in. I'm loving the female little cameo there from the female vocalist.
Little melodic chorus
Very nice.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I don't want to swear, but you could almost see that as a kind of left field entry on the X Factor or something. I mean, I'm sorry to say that. That's horrible. But you know what I mean. It's got commercial viability all over it, but it's good in the sort of park life, you know, kind of frame.
Well, it's about time, going back to the first one, we had some more French, because obviously you had like Daft Punk,
second one,
MC Solar. Oh, was it the second?
Plastic Bertrand. Plastic Bertrand was actually Belgian, though.
Yeah, easy mistake to make. Telephone,
Metal Urbain.
Very much.
No, Dr. Mix in the remix. We just know lots of French bands, actually.
Yeah.
So there you go. We're going to finish now with a bit of a mashup. I don't think you got to hear this before, did you, Chris?
I don't think I did,
well,
Tony.
You like Led Zeppelin, don't you?
I like
As we've already... two Led Zeppelin tunes in one bloody night. What's going on? I don't even like Led Zeppelin. But this is fantastic by Sandhog, who has meddled with these two tracks. Whole lotter, helter, skelter. I think you'll know what's coming.
Right.
Over there, ladies and gentlemen, Soundhog. Thank you. Anyway, we'll see you next time on Bugbear's Rock and Roll High School.
Au revoir, mes enfants.
going down fast. Oh,
And it's the end.